Fortunate to get away with that one. The boost coming through towards window, and Big now trying to overwhelm the likes of NQZ, and he has been taken down. The new boy Process. A double frag, Anders. Not bad. What a way to kick off his campaign here on Mirage.
A stretch to imagine they could go for a 10-second defuse in a pistol round. That doesn't happen that often. You don't have the smokes or anything else, so I think they need somebody to get in there, and I think Lado is the man for it. He actually hits the headshot just as Process made his way out. Hype turns around, and we'll pick it up, and at least now they've denied the defuse kit one more time. So 2 versus 2 here to try and see if they could do something, but again, it's just such a stretch. They get the kill there. Next, they're able to pick it up, but what could Keto do? 1 versus 2, and they just can't, they don't have the time to wait it out. I mean, they're going to eventually run away from it, but that defuse kit getting stuck in the window, that was their undoing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. Had they the defuse kit, they could apply a lot more pressure there. Gone for the defuse, tried to cover, but it wasn't time.
Man, it looked like he had the lineup for the smoke as well, Dumao, but never pulled the trigger. He knows that someone's back there because he already saw that, so the grenade is great. They don't have any more, unfortunately, to throw back there. A Molotov would have been amazing at this point in time. Hype is going to get the kill, and they try to get the jump up, but Lado, he gets blown up by Crimbo. He was ready for just that, and now I don't know if this is even doable yet. They're going to drop the smoke and just try and escape, so a 4th round for the side of Big, in spite of the fact that there was a moment there where it looked like 00NATION, they could have had a chance at a retake. It just got stolen away from them.
Absolutely. And they got the opening pick. Yeah, definitely agree. And he certainly delivered on all fronts so far. 6 and 2. Influential frags throughout. And speaking of which, we've got 2 coming in from the Brazilians. Desert Eagles doing work here. Hyped. Very controlled shot towards short. And now NQZ yet to really show us anything. Yet to find a frag, and he's out of position once again. Does he survive this interaction with Crimbo, who's ducking and weaving around, has all the advantages he could ask for. He does get dropped eventually. Back to the 2-on-2, and elsewhere we have got big players towards Connector and Jungle. Keto makes his way towards CT spawn. He's trying to backstab the B side potentially.
For the last player, for Keto to try and get here. Look at Hype, he's walking just now.
No!
Oh, he misses the opportunity with the no-scope. Look at the job done anyway. That was about to be an absolute disaster. Maybe another one to try and see if he could go for it here. Spin around is there, but NQC and Dumao very active, making a lot of noise hanging around here. So he's going to drop the Molotov and try and fall back. In the meantime, Cold Zero over on that A ramp will drop Keto. And I'm surprised he's still here. I feel like he could fall further back. He knows they have to get onto the bomb side.
Well, here comes Dumao. Surely going to get this kill towards Tabson. He's got to deal with the presence towards the Palace area as well. That's Crimbo. Looking very good here for 00NATION, but it could all fall apart very quickly as well. Process. Nice kill towards Dumao. Buys a bit of space towards the A site. NQZ towards short, the AWP as well. He has got full vision for now, and in terms of utility,
they are trying to see if they can get there a little bit of a wiggle, and it's actually NQC up close with the AWP, but Crimbo, he drops 1 kill, and now it's a 1 versus 1. They go straight for the defuse on the other side, but it's being read by Crimbo. Really well done. A good understanding of that situation will get him the double kill.
And Keita will get the opening frag. Nice shot, but traded there by Dumao. Back and forth we go, and it's Tabson trying to find the killing blow towards the A side of the map, and NQZ, big miss. Same for Dumao as well. Process capitalizes. And that will be 4-on-2, presumably the round, unfortunately. It was looking a little bit interesting there with the more assertive play.
16 maybe even you could say. I was so worried that some of the legendary players would retire before we got like a new wave of players in, because there was no academy team. If somebody like Forest or somebody or Get Right or whatever, this one is starting to look a little bit sketchy though for 00NATION. They need to find a way to open up some of these rounds, get that 4-on-5 on their side, and just try and play it. And even better now is they get a couple of kills to open up with. Cold Zero in the mix to take down Keto, and it's a 3 versus 5 here. So this is looking a lot more respectable. Now it should just be routine for them to close out a round like this one. They have everything going their way.
Brave but crazy, because these were good games considered.
There is that flank for Dumao. That's almost a free kill, as they had no idea that he was coming in from that direction. So that's a good start, at least to the retake. But Lado's going to be
NQC
down. Oh, he missed another one. Why is happening? It feels like this is normally not a shot that he's ever going to be missing. They're going to make up for it anyway, but that is leaving a chance in the round, surely, for things to go really, really sideways. So yeah, that's probably the way to think about it. You know, down that far, I think, yeah, getting back to 9-6, you're going to feel pretty good about that. And even on the other side, Big might be thinking, man, we could have probably had more than that. Here we go. Cold Zero will start it off, but he's quickly traded Process again, looking mechanically quite good. He's going to get the headshot on Dumao as well. It's looking very impressive, and he keeps fighting. He's got that hype behind him again, but it's not going to be good enough this time. 1 versus 3 instead for the AWP on the T side, and the bomb. Oh, he's just barely going to be going for the bomb hunt. He could have got shut down right away, but
the flank, though. It's actually going towards Palace. That's going to be next, and here comes the pincer maneuver. The CT's trying to make their way in towards the side.
This is an automatic win with that particular position, unfortunately for Hyped. Yeah, you're right, though. He had to be aggressive, and he tried to get it for the first one, but just couldn't read the second position there.
Smoke's going in, flashes to follow, and can they make a decent dent on the B bomb side? Doesn't look good so far. It will be big, kicking things open with a double headshot here. Now you just got to limp into the site and hope the CTs will make some mistakes, but that's not happening whatsoever. It's a pretty flawless round so far. NQC, the last player remaining towards the B apartments, he'll be dropped as well, and they don't even get a shot off Anders. They get nothing done there. Well, it is going to be Process continuing to frag. Caught on the reload, gets away with his life, and Crimbo picks up the fragging for him. 4-on-2. Next found's 1, but that's about it. Lato not in a position to find much more than that. And this was the 4-spy, and 1, but it's going to be Process tested first. He probably gets this kill. Oh, great shot from Next. That should secure the round here. Crimbo would have to do something unspeakable at this point, Anders.
Oh, he's already walked out. He actually turned around to see Cold Sierra. I don't even think Cold Sierra understood what was happening. He's like, why is he running out into the open? Everyone kind of had to do a double take there, but yeah, it's fine. 00NATION going to be finding a 7th round, so that's important right there.
So, bomb will explode on that A site. It's up to Hyped to hold on to his AWP. Looks like he'll be absolutely fine to do so. And there we have it, NQZ.
In spite of that great flashbang, they almost had tabseN again with the exact same position, trying to find someone in that corner and then getting flashed just as he was about to get the kill. So that would have been heartbreaking if it happened again, but still a chance here to bring it back. Dumao is going to open up, and that's Keto, who was trying to assist in the middle. He's ready for more. What a great reposition for Dumao. We saw every fight happen before they even showed up to it. So really well played.
But now 4 in a row. And convincing rounds as well, disciplined rounds. When they get these advantages, they're not throwing them away. 00NATION pump breaks. Well, here we go. Crimbo with a chance to create some magic here. There's the first, the second, the 5-7 delivering on all fronts, and he has a chance of the third as well, Anders. It's the AWP on the other side, gets the AK-47, might have the advantage here, can't connect the dots. A real chance here, and surely the USP doesn't come out on top. It does not. Process pulls one back, and a very exciting prospect here. 2-on-2, and a chance to take down the bomb. Not going to happen, just tabseN remaining, but he has got a chance. A segregated AWP here, and it's excellent work there. That's more like it from NQC. High pressure situation.
Surely this is their time for it. End it now before they keep powering up. Process will get the first kill right there to open it up with, so not too bad. It's a little bit of a start at the very least. 4-on-5 here, and just under a minute left. The attack just keeps on coming, though. Cold Sierra will crack it open, taking down tabseN, and that should give them some space to work with.
Towards the connector, the flashbang gives up his position as well, and now he is in hot water, but NQZ finally does miss a shot, and we will have Crimbo finding a kill elsewhere. The CTs might be back into this one. The bomb's going down, 7 seconds to spare. The wallbang could have denied everything, and there it is. It does connect eventually, back to the 2-on-2.
It's doable. They don't have anyone nades though on the CT side, so they can't really get rid of this position for Lado, and he's just looking for that tiny gap in the box. Very lethal. There is a smoke up though, and on the other side, NQC, like you said, he seems to be back in the game. He's managed to shake off the fog a little bit, and now he's hitting the shots. 13 kills on him, and Crimbo out in the open. He just has to try and ignore that AWP at the ramp. Walks in for the shot. He's quick to try and spin around, but he needs a smoke right here. He doesn't have it. Otherwise, he maybe would have had a really good chance at it, but he fakes it once, and I think time is already up. He gets the shot onto NQC, but I don't think he'll have the time for the defuse. It is going to be really close. Oh my god, he got it! That must have been down to the last 10th of a second. Unbelievable stuff for Crimbo. Oh man, Cold. He's walking into that scope, hyped, just taking up position. That feels really bad for the 00NATION on 2 fronts. First of all, they have no map control any longer, and also they're kind of forced onto this one side of the map because of where Hype was. They're fighting their way back. Dumao just decides, you know what, if we're going to be with our backs against the wall, we might as well just fight for it. Hype flashed again and just run down. The layered flashbangs taking him out. Absolutely well played. And 00NATION now 1 versus 2 here. NQC's got to be careful, but I don't think he's... Oh, the grenade is close, but not close enough.
So Crimbo still has time to go for this one, but is he fancying his chances? Needs to jump through the murder hole, and indeed Dumao will take him down. 3 kills once again. The star of 00NATION is shining bright. They're letting him off the leash as they commit towards B, and it's Crimbo. He's completely isolated. He's on an island here. He'll get the first frag, but there's Dumao, who somehow got on short undetected as well. I don't think you can even justify going for this one. What's the play here, Anders? Do they go for it? Is it worth it?
So you could do what they're doing now, right? They could get the boost up just to hope that they get a random kill on somebody, but without it, they need the guns here. I mean, they have a little bit in the bank, so I guess you could, but I would still say that double AK is just so valuable on the CT side, and it isn't really over yet. They're going to commit to it. Wow, I'm really shocked. Process with a good headshot, but there's a return. NQC and Dumao still looking red hot at the moment. tabseN fighting for it, but he has to try and find NQC in the corner. The spray is almost good, but the 5-7 will survive it. And it is a 14-13 scoreline. 0-0 Nation.
He is just alone every single round and happy to take headshot after headshot as he continues to deliver here. Gets away with it once again as they look to post their 15th round as the B bomb site under scrutiny once more. But Process delivers another double kill, taking his total up to 23. He is shut down eventually. Bomb to be planted.
Really does feel like it's between Dumao and Process at the moment. Speaking of which, he's going to be spinning around to take down tabseN, finding his 26th kill.
But they've somehow, some way stabilized here, and they're posting map point on their opponent's pick. This is unprecedented. Deny the rotations, isolate Crimbo once again, but there is Process towards short. He is completely blinded. Crimbo will open things up here, and the smoke and utility utilization has been great. They should be able to close this one out, but they lose 2 frags in the process. It was looking so good. Crimbo needs to deliver now. They know exactly where he is. Can he find another frag? He can. Bomb dropped, and a second kill found. That is epic from Crimbo.
Yeah, he's actually brought them back into the round a little bit. Only 20 seconds left. And the bomb is out in the open like that. What a headshot from Lado onto Keto. They know where tabseN is as well. And he is a little bit tagged up. Cold is on the other side. And either player here. This is a huge one for the map. 6 seconds left.
No.
And, he swings for it, but Cold, he takes him down. A last second headshot. And it's 16-13. A 0-0 Nation will pick up the map in a stunning fashion. They're never going to have a chance at all here. Cold Zero with a good, strong opening to take down Crimbo. You like to see it. It makes it a 4-on-5 to begin with, as they are trying to see if they can maybe execute onto the B bomb. So they got the bomb over there as well. Still, Process is miles away. So basically, it's an isolated 3-man fight now down to 2 as Hype gets blown up. Lado, he's just jiggling around. He gets one more headshot onto tabseN. What a fantastic jiggle around that pillar. And that's going to be a huge triple for Lado. He just absolutely schooled them.
He really did. Excellent work there. It will be big finishing up towards B. We kind of had an educated guess that's where they'd be ending up towards with the buy available to them, but I didn't see it going down like this. It's 0-0 Nation, completely blowing them out of the water. Process, the top fragger of the previous map, looking to at least find a frag. Not going to happen. And it goes 1-0 on the CT side here. Pistol in the Brazilian favor.
Good job. Oh, he's a little bit scary, but he's got some SMGs to back him up with. Still going to be trading pretty well. I mean, if I'm big, I'm already happy with what we're seeing here, even if the bomb is going to get stopped. Almost.
Oh, wait. Get it planted, tabseN. Get it down. He's got it. I think he's got it.
No, the flame's going to catch him. Oh, he spread just in the right way, and Cold will take him down. That's so unfortunate. The Molotov just spreading in his direction.
They have got an MP9 residual for mass as well. Money is pretty much fully invested on the CT side. This is a big moment here. These couple of kills that might actually cost them a lot more if they lose the follow-up round. Cold Zero takes care of business.
Could be hard otherwise to guess with the dropping of nades exactly how many people are there when the CTs can stack up those nades. Cold, actually. That smoke goes a little bit deep. He's still going to be able to hold middle on his own, which is kind of impressive. I thought that was going to go a little bit further back and that they were going to come through. They will anyway, in fact, flashing their way in. tabseN picking up the early shot. Next is going to get only the 1 kill, and now a little bit of a jiggle coming through NQC with the FAMAS, but not quite enough. It's still a 2-on-3, and Dumao reinforcing the bomb site here with the MP9.
Well, we're picking at that first round of the second map. It's quite early as well on the T side. This is their opponent's map pick and its Process. He gets the round MVP as well. He had a really nice shot there towards short.
Especially because they don't have that much to work with. So there's 1 M4. They've already got 1 kill with it. They need to get maximum out of it. Oh, but what a check with the Molotov in the back. Even if the rifle is picked up again there, it doesn't really matter. You pick it up with your feet are on fire. It's not going to help you out. 3 versus 4 now. Next, inside of the smoke, but they are really wary of it. I can't believe they didn't find him yet. He's going to come out, but yeah, even if some of them are reloading, it's not going to make a big enough difference. tabseN, yeah, that could have gone wrong in a couple of different ways, right? Even if they just get 1 kill from that back boost, maybe the retake is on. Maybe Big feel like
they're going towards outside, Anders. this is actually looking quite promising. They've actually smoked the CTs off.
He's just backing. He's not backing off. He's just going to keep going for it. Picks up Keto, and the Molotov will finally take him down. But what a great double kill inside of the smoke. Ready and waiting with the FAMAS next. And Cold is going to close out the round. 00NATION.
A tag towards Banana. He is quickly removed from the round. And oh my god, what is this? Tabson, what's happening? Oh, NQZ couldn't afford to miss that. If he can find another frag, all will be forgiven. And he's delivering once again, looking for the third. Keto removes him. The man advantage doesn't last for long. Crimbo is picking up the pace here. And this is a crazy round, Anders. What just happened?
I just can't even believe it.
Why does Tabson just run out of boiler in front of the AWPer and somehow get away with it?
Does get dropped down, but nobody dies to it, and Big miraculously winning the round.
Who would have thought? It's this maneuver here. If NQC hits that first shot on Tabson, all bets are off. They probably win the round, but the fact he allows him to get that one, sure, he finds a follow-up shot, but then it's Keto that finds the space, gets the second kill towards the library, and it all falls apart. So you got 1 point, not bad.
Oh.
And next gets 1 point as well. That Desert Eagle. Keto gets a face full of lead. Here we go, getting back online here. 00NATION in the driving seat. 5 on 3. Haven't recovered any weaponry yet. And Jamal, he does manage to pick up the AK. And Tabson, oh, that was a scare. I thought he was about to put the smoke with a bomb on his back, but he does think better of it.
Yeah, I think he might have made a footstep as well. He could have got sprayed down right then and there. So really, really horrible position here to be in. Cold will find another deal. Headshot to take down Process. And now Tabson and Hype to left. 2 versus 4.
Yeah, if they choose correctly and manage to get that bomb planted, who knows? And he's got to buy time here, NQZ. Allow the rotations to come through. He needs the cavalry to arrive right here, right now. It's not worth a challenge. Even let them plant if you have to. Cold Zero's here in the apartments. He's going to have 4 points of health. He's going to have to swing, and this way could all fall apart. Great shot. Takes down the AWP player, and it's Tabson left in a very, very difficult clutch here, Anders.
Should be no way, right? 1 versus 3. They're all around him. A little bit of a counter flash. That actually was good, but they're swinging in from both sides.
Oh!
Headshots coming through Cold. He's just on the other side. That was a really close. Tabson nearly with 1 versus 3, but it's a shocking round. 00NATION. Oh, wow. All right. Trying to see if they can swing into it. No real utility being thrown here from the T side. And Crimbo, yeah, he gets 1 more, but that's all that they can get. Good to see him step it up early on. Lado going to pick up the early kill there on Tabson. That AK is still in play. They're trying to see if they can get through the smoke. It's very aggressive, and it's absolutely no real follow-up behind it. NQC with a couple of kills, and
it's up to Keto, though. The old guard trying to find the opening incision, and that's not bad. Takes down Dumal en route as well, and they're going to collapse from this bomb site here. It's up to Lato, and he's multiple frags. There's the first. The smoke will put him some time here. If he gets the second, maybe there's a chance of the retake. I would say you're going to call it off at this stage. There's too much going on. Cold Zero, though, he might have other ideas, Anders. There's a chance.
Yeah.
Okay. If he survived, this round is well back on, but Crimbo will shut him down. The bomb does need to be planted, though.
Yeah, that's such a cool attempt, though. I mean, they did slightly have the money to try and throw a little bit away. Oh, Hype is going to get blown up, so I don't know if it's worth it. It's still very, very risky, but I guess they have the money in the bank to try and just go for it. See if they could do anything more. There's a kit on either player. If nothing else, they can keep them trapped in here. Even if they call it off now, they still would probably get both the kills, and that's going to be horrible for Big either way. There we go. It's a kill on Tabson and Crimbo. Hiding on the other side in construction. They're already on that defuse right away. Crimbo, he needs the kill. He swings for it. Oh, he's just barely there, but it doesn't matter. And QC got the defuse on the other side. Just, he hesitated for a second.
Of 00NATION that goes down first. Retake utility being established here. And it's being dropped. That might force him into the side. Actually in front of it, Anders. This could be it. Here we go.
Yeah, there might be a chance now. Lado, he swings for it though right away. Tabson gets 1 in the follow-up as well. Great opening into the bomb side. And yeah, all right, well.
After looking like another dicey round there. Lato only good for 1 towards that B bomb side. Tabson capitalizes. Gets those frags and no rotations are found.
Keep on going. Process going to be taken on NQC. It's a favorable trade for the side of Big, and they're going to speed it up. Oh, Cold. He was spun around for the flashbang. That's so sick. He just turned his back, and as soon as he hears the pop, he's ready to pick him out of the sky. Oh, and another good defensive kill there. He's backing up for more. He nearly has the triple. Tabson is practically dead. The HE might do it. Oh, not quite, but he nearly walked into it. Oh, and there we go. Dumao a little bit later. Tabson is this time dead.
Wow, they've actually gone for the brave wide swing as well. I actually like that a lot. You can see it's Hype who's left. He's got the AWP.
And they get that one on NQC. Hype stepping it up. He needed that one badly. His 5th kill, by the way. And Dumao losing his mind and pushing through the smoke. I can't believe it. The bomb is in CT spawn, by the way.
Yeah, this is a real crazy round once again. It's the final round of this first half, and Lato, he might get a bit more than he bargained for. Hyped will have a very difficult shot here, finds the first 2 kills, but as you mentioned, it's the bomb that was coming in through CT spawn, wrapping through the ruins, and now we're down to the 1 versus 1. Next.
Oh, if he has a Molotov in the back here, that's going to be huge. There we go, setting it up, forcing tabseN into the open, and he gets the headshot as well. Oh, that was surgical, wasn't it? Next, yeah, dancing around a little bit. It's the 15th round, so there's no point doing anything else. I never like when players
do that. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, they're going to go straight for it. Only the 2-man setup for the defense. There should be no way through this one. Yeah, they needed more than a miracle to defend that bomb site. Good call, avoiding the main stack over at the B site, and obviously with just the pistols here, there's not much to fight for. Although if you look at the big side, they invested everything here. This is looking
perhaps an opportunity of a nice shot, I suppose, but doesn't get the kill. coldzera does, and Keto crosses that.
I think you just need the momentum of winning something. Yeah, it is. You're right. It is such a bad feeling saving in pistol rounds because you just feel like, oh, we're already off to a bit of a. Yeah, and look at the horrible position they have to make here defensively for big side right now. 2 on B, 2 on the A bomb side. That never feels good if you're playing the CT side here, because either way, you're probably isolating something like a 2-on-4 or a 2-on-5 fight, and that's just not going to favor you almost ever. They're going to try and go aggressive, and I can kind of respect this. What else are you supposed to do? Just wait around for them to show up and wreck the bomb site? Crimbo trying his very best, but the backup is far away. They're not pushing down Banana at the moment, so it's still a 2-on-3. I still think that's actually not a bad move for Big. If you're going to make that 2-2 split, you might as well try and make it aggressive, but...
we have the majority of the top 30 teams in attendance. We have 5 teams, maybe 4, going to the major. This is a big deal. A lot of these teams are preparing for Paris in the coming weeks here. This is the last chance to fine-tune their approach. I'm excited for this round. Dumao, he is as well. And he will be caught in the smoke. tabseN takes him down, no problem whatsoever. Keto was lying in wait to finish the job if it did go awry. Will they hold on to it? This is very problematic now. The fact they didn't retreat on that advantage, Anders, I'm not too happy about it. You should be taking those advantages and running with them. They've actually given it up, and a 4-on-4 heavily favors the T side on Inferno. You're spread too thin on the CT defense. In more ways than one, with hyped on just the MP9 as well. He has to be flashed in and go for a wide swing here, trying to get this smoke, and the AWP takes him down. This could be it. Series point. tabseN needs multiple kills. The first is found. Should be good for the second, but no, he is denied. And Crimbo, nothing to do, I'm afraid. Series 15-5, and Big and Outstanding, he seems to nail those, no problem. Can be a bit problematic, but still, I've been commentating for a while now. I think he's an excellent player. Big fan of his. And NQC hitting the very important shot there.
Now, maybe Hype could spin around and shoot for the smoke, but I mean, it's going to be questionable either way. 40 seconds on the clock here. And again, Big are playing a very, very passive defense. They don't know what's going to happen next. They need tabseN to stay alive more than anything else. And NQC, he's getting wheeled in. Smoke on the one side. He comes back to take a look. And what a great gap for tabseN. That's impressive.
Yeah, really excellent work from tabseN, that's for sure. He's got himself a couple of frags here. That should be round secure. 20 seconds remain. Lato would have to do God's work here. I mean, he's going to stand a chance, but it looks like we're all said and done. If he gets a plant, that would be something. They're going to spam him, of course. Probably take damage on roots. He's actually found a bit of space here. This might not be done, but I don't think he has bullets in the AK. That's the problem. And eventually will be taken down. So finally, at 10 won't do it for me this time. I'd say if you get to 12, we're having a conversation. And it all starts, I think this round, they'll look comfortable with the A3 round. The pressure's off now. Like, sure, we're talking about at the perfect game, but you've kind of already accepted you've lost, and you're kind of like maybe even laughing about it. It's like it's been such a woeful map for them. Sure, they've got series point, but now we're playing a bit looser, and now we're actually starting to hit some shots.
But at least gives them a little bit of space to work with towards the arch side of things. tabseN, he's set up for it, and it's a good dink to begin with. Puts him down to 26.
Certainly does. Hype delivering now. Some little confident with that AWP process. Haven't said his name for some time, Anders. 8 and 15 for him after getting 23 in that first map. We'll see a couple of consolation frags here. Maybe a bit more. It's actually a 3-on-2. The Brazilians known for their deadly deagles. There's only 25 seconds, so maybe getting a bit ahead of myself, but still, a chance it could fall apart. Can they close things out here? A single frag from Lato here towards B might be enough to get them into an awkward position, but that's going to be it. That's the bomb down, unfortunately. Nice idea for sure, but there it is. Round done. Big will hold on, and it will be Process getting himself. Already got series point against you. Might as well enjoy yourselves now. See if you can get some big kills coming in his favor. That's Hyped. Delivering the first, but now finds himself in a pretty dicey spot. If he gets one more, that'll be impressive. Can't quite do it. Back to the 3-on-3.
Yeah, tough position right now. Still 30 seconds, so 00NATION, the clock is running against them at the moment. They're not really playing like it. They're giving a chance here for Big to maybe make a mistake. Tabson, though, like you said, he's a machine at the moment. Just comes out swinging, sets up the flashbang for Crimbo to get the double kill as well. And Big now closing the gap slowly. You said 12 rounds. They're not quite there yet, but...
They seem to struggle somewhat. His Process... probing towards middle, needs to be very careful here. Great flashbang from Crimbo, yields a kill, and he's got away with it as well. Dumao can't do anything, but still gets Keto on the corner there. How does he hit that shot?
I don't know. He's running into the little gap and just shot him straight up. That's crazy. Crimbo, though, by the hay card, is a very powerful position if they're trying to make their way out. And 50 seconds left. They are really making sure. You could see this long track around Dumao. I actually thought he was going to go check if anyone was pushing down Banana, but I guess not. He's just going to go back, maybe pick up a grenade or something back there. 3-on-3, and Process is up close. Alone here by the canopy. They must have seen him. I think they realized, oh no, this is horrible. They needed to get to 12 for the prophecy to come true, but that might not even happen now.
That was the most important storyline of the whole thing, Anders. Could they get to 12?
Oh, and they might be denied. Henry, it might not happen. Crimbo's taken down. Oh no. Hyped on his own through the smoke. He goes down 16-10. And it never happened, Henry. They get knocked out in 2 instead, or at least they end up losing in 2. That's crazy.